Yes, I'm here again, and for today's video, we are here to proceed the story of Midnight Witch. On the last episode, we didn't have that much going on, we didn't have any decisions to make, but I hope for this episode we have some actions. So, without wasting more time, let's see what we have here. Okay? Aha, it's not a valid excuse, sorry. Did they die because they didn't follow the rules imposed by Evelyn? Or they could be done something bad. They could have done something. Oh yeah, my English is great. But what would those rules be? Well, if you don't go back to your seats, I'll have to punish you too. If you don't know, in the last episode we are thinking about that maybe she's not killing on without any purpose. Maybe she's killing on purpose. That's what you are thinking about right now if you are confused with this story. Is everyone seated? Good. Let's go back to the questions. We have some flashbacks. I expect you to take notes seriously. And then, would it be enough to be a good, obedient, a student to survive? Lucas and Matt died after being questioned directly. In other words, they probably had no hope of survival. Evelyn wanted them dead. Dead. Anyway, as for the others, they were not interrogated. They died because they did not obey the rules. They were not seated. They did not follow the class. They tried to leave the room in the middle of the class. I shake my head to try to give myself some hope. I'm sure my theory holds up. Once everything is done punishing all the students guilty of punishable behavior. Oh, Evelyn is a messenger sent by Allah to punish us. Anyway, she will explain. I didn't see that. The ones can follow the rules until the end of the class. I need to share this with the others so that there are no more casualties. I'm gonna be the hero here. I am just about to write on the chat when Evelyn lets out a loud Anyway. Oh, I almost forgot a little question. I instantly freeze, as if paralyzed by an uneasily cold embrace. Emma turns to me, looking even more terrified than before. Don't worry, Emma. Don't worry, Emma. Don't worry. I will forget you. Anyway, I squeeze her hand with all my strength and utter a few words under my breath. You're safe. You're safe. She could be in no danger. She should be. Anyway, she's taking notes. She's listening to the lecture. She's a very good student and a very good girl. She's a girl. Ellen seems to only punish guys guilty of terrible behavior towards girls. I play that my theory is correct. I think I should be alright. I'm a normal guy. I'm mad. I'm just a normal guy. And yet, why am I shaking like a leaf? Cause I pissed my pants, yes, they're wet. You, there, what's your name? Beliefless. I look up with devastated eyes at Evelyn, who is staring at someone across the room. A female student said, "Is it me?" Dead silence. All the students turn to the unfortunate girl. I recognize her. It's Lucy, a rather lonely girl in the class. Evelyn simply nods with a broad smile, arms leaning against her desk near the board. A brief relief of knowing I'm safe is immediately replaced by frustration at the inconsistency of the choice of the new victim. Oh, I don't know. I feel like my English is developing while I'm making this series of large novels. Why is she no, my English is not developing at all. Singling out a girl. Signing out a girl. Fuck this shit. Why? Why? Sign, it's an easy word. Unless she's not planning to kill her. Will have sex. Kill. Yeah. Maybe Evelyn just want to psychologically torture us into thinking she's going to kill everyone. That's your punishment, boy. Anyway, maybe she'll spare this girl and kill the next student she asks a question to. The next one, that could be me. That could be you. That could be any of us. There's a spy among us. Khaled. My name is Khaled. Oh no, no, I have to do the voice. Khaled. My name is Khaled. Lucy. Say, I've flown. What is she doing? Her name is Lucy. If Erling finds out she's lying to her. Khaled? That's a pretty name. Ah, Lucy's face is almost smothered with pale, but she managed to hold Evelyn's gaze without blinking. I've always thought that the name we are given at birth is the starting point of a great injustice, since we don't choose it ourselves. What do you think, Clay? Hey, I know what do you think. I know what is your name, and I'm going to fuck you. I mean, yeah. She knows. She knows that Lucy lied to her. She knows everything, and she's going to fuck. I mean, kill. Yeah. Lucy is doomed. Yes, yes, you are right. My name is Pussy. I mean Lucy. I'm always right. No need to mention it. Ah, it's so cringe. This position, this whole position you're getting, ma'am. It's cringe. It's like anime fans trying to be cool, and it's actually so cringe. Alice is more London than bursts out laughing. Bursts out laughing. I'm kidding, of course. Nobody's perfect, except Allah. Oh. Oh, Allah, you are. Anyway, Lucy's face breaks down as Evelyn walks up the stair toward the door where her new victim is sitting. This psychological torture is unbearable, including for us bystanders. Anyway, does Evelyn plan to kill her, or does she just want to terrorize her? Maybe have sex. She's a witch, she's going to kill her. She's not a sexy teacher anymore. So, Kelly, a question for you about responsibility. I resigned myself to the obvious Lucy is going to die. Is a person who disrupts illegal content on the internet guilty, even if he or she did not participate in the making of that content themselves? You may say the stickers of KYS to people is illegal. I didn't feel about that one. Lucy bursts into tears in response to this oddly specific question. Please, I didn't know. I always concerned here. So anyway, Evelyn assails condescendingly at Lucy, half leaning over her. The unearthly glow of her medallion gleams on the tear tear-streaked face of the helpless victim. It's helpless. It's is it helpless? Is it right? I don't know. I don't know. Am I lying or is the game wrong? Just because it's helpless, not a hapless. Hope. Fuck this shit. Please spare me. I'm sorry. Evelyn's gaze grew a little softer. Lucy, I'm sorry to see you so desperate. Lucy raises her pleading eyes. But your answer is off topic. With a simple gesture, Evelyn causes a small blush, blush, mist to appear and ripple around Lucy's body. The latter begins to tremble so violently that her seat hammers the metal railing that serves as its support in sonorous, clacking, clack, anyway, and the shaking stops after a few seconds, and with a dull, thud, Lucy's head falls against the table, her face turned in my direction. A fresh wave of nausea seizes me. Blood has abundantly spewed from her eyes and mouth during her agony. With a snap of her fingers, Evelyn clears the magical mist and walks back down to the podium. A mysterious smile on her face. Remember, responsibility is one of the most sociological studies in the program. Once back by her desk, Evelyn continues the class as if nothing had happened. Nothing in her appearance betrays the model she has just penetrated. I'm losing my fucking mind here. Not her immaculate clothes, not her impeccably coiffed hair, not her medallion, which has returned to its unusual Hoe, Hoa, Heute. Heute. Don't forget to take notes. This is important. I hear the sound of someone puking from across the room, but no screams. Most of the students go back to tapping away fervently at their keyboards, looking terrified. Erin also target skills. No one is safe. Ah, Evelyn is not sexist. We know that. Oh, fuck this shit. Emma, I love you. I just forgot the name I chose. Mehmet. Mehmet says, Emma, I love you. I whispered these words before taking my eyes off my screen, terrified of attracting Emily's attention. Emma. Emma simply squeezes my hand with unusual strength. Out of the corner of my eyes, I see a few tears falling on her keyboard as she continues to take notes. That's so sweet of you, Emma. I love you. I have to figure out the rules of this sadistic, perverted game. I'm a pervert, you know. I am a expert at being pervert. Yeah, fuck this shit. I'm being caged. I'm fucking caged. I'm sorry about that. I'm really sorry about that. I have to save Emma. I close my eyes and try to recall the details of the scene despite the gagging in my stomach. Erin asked it a specific question again, and Lucy didn't react to it in her unusual way, as if she knew exactly what it was about. Please, I didn't know. I thought they were always consenting. I swear. Lucy, she was guilty. She admitted her guilt. She was shitposted on the internet, making people unalive themselves. She understood that Evelyn had targeted her for a reason. Evelyn's criterion for guilt would simply be harming other girls, regardless of the gender of the perpetrator. So I'm sorry about that. I hate myself. I hate. You hate me. I hate myself too. I log back into the chat room at full speed. I need to know more about Lucy's story. Does Mamat says, does anyone know that what Lucy was talking about? Who were the non-consenting people? We are all gonna die. This guy seems to have lost his mind, but I feel like his sinner theory is somehow kind of right. I just need to confirm it with Lucy's story. It's just rumors, but I heard she was collecting sex tapes from some students and reselling them to porn websites. I guess in a lot of the cases, the girls didn't even know they were being filmed. What the heck is wrong with this university? Like, is it the class? Is it the... Why everyone is such a douchebags? You know, like bad people. Yeah, why everyone is so bad? Don't be bad. Everyone is just sinners. I never check it online, though. It's not a rumor, it's true. She even admitted to it herself. Not sure if this is related, but I've seen videos of Lucas on porn websites. That's epic. Oh god. Same. +1, yeah. And not just Lucas, by the way, there are a few other guys from this university who had videos of them having sex with a lot of different girls. Would that mean that Lucy had a deal with these guys? That would explain Evelyn's question about responsibility. But how could she know something like that? She's a bitch. She knows everything. She's a bitch. We are all gonna die. It's only a matter of time. We all gonna die. It doesn't matter. It's about to die. Standing up, not kneeling down. Even if the skies come down and on my head, I will not kneel down. I will save Emma. Oh, my fury seems to be confirmed. There are two types of victims: the punishment and the disobedient. English is fucking great, isn't it? They're punished or targeted directly through Ellen's questions, which allows her to remind them of their misdeeds before killing them. They are guilty of having carried out terrible acts suspending on girls. In other words, those who didn't do any evil things have nothing to fear in principle, I guess. As for the disobedient, it can be anyone. To the moment you disobey Evelyn's rules, you have a target on your head. You have a bounty on my head, boy. Supposedly, it would be enough to pretend to be a good student and to obey her orders when she gives them. Supposedly. I shake my head. There are too many holes in my reasoning, too many gray areas. Too many gay areas, maybe. But it's the only lead I have. If this could save lives, I need to tell everyone. Look, I don't think she's randomly targeting her victims. I'm a genius, let me be your hero. I'm gonna. Shut up! Matt didn't deserve to die, not like this. Look us, Matt. Now, Lucy. Every time she asks a question, she knows something morally wrong with her victims did. Exactly, she only targets sinners. Sinners! He's the messenger sent by. Okay, this joke is getting old. You have condemned us all, you fuckers. What's your deal, Mamad? You are saying that you agree with the other Siko here? It's a bit more complicated. Basically, Evelyn kills people who she thinks have done something terrible. She have sent by the Allah. And I'm Mamad. I know Allah better than anyone else. She asks them a question with no good answer and she kills them. And Alicia, she killed her while she collapsed on the floor vomiting. That's because in addition to her sadistic justice, Evelyn also kills people who don't obey the rules, like those who stood by the door despite her threat. You are on her side or what? It's their fault they were killed by that crazy bitch. Isn't it? They were paralyzed by fear. He's on her side for sure. Kill the witch, kill the witch. Savages, savages. Not even a hill. What's with the bullshit rules? If no one knows them, it just means she's killing blindly. It's a bullshit excuse to kill us all like pigs. It doesn't make sense, she just kills for fun. She's a bitch. She wants to sacrifice us to invoke an ancient demon on Earth. Oh, oh, shit, I underestimated the difficulty of sharing ideas online. It do be like that. Guess you had a good life. You guess you never been on Twitter, Discord, Reddit. You guess you had a good life. You had a good life. You had a girlfriend. You have a good. You had a good life. Yeah. Until now, you're about to die. Shit. Yeah, I get that. Nobody's really listening to me. Everyone is just blah. A very large tap on my back almost makes me scream in surprise. I turn it around and see Jessica, Dan, and Wes on the seat right behind me. Hey, it's not that dumb. Your theory. Jessica is careful to keep her voice low, despite the relative distance between us and the bold and thus Evelyn. There's no telling how much she can hear us. What are you doing there? Here. You are insane. What do you want? It's okay. She's focused on lighting. Look. I quickly turn back to Evelyn and see with relief that she is still facing the word, lighting sociological concept that sound completely unfamiliar to me. I don't know shit about that like physics class. Seems like she can't hear us. We should be fine. Emma joins the discussion. Mehmet. Mehmet, I think your theory makes no. Mehmet, I think your theory makes sense, but yeah, it's not stupid, but we still don't know how to get out of here. More whispers get our attention. Mehmet, are you sure about your theory? This is the nah, duplins, nah, quintet, quintet, quintet. قولون چی میشد به انگلیس؟ من نمیدونم، خودتو بدونی دیگه. How do you explain that the witch spaded Rose? She was with the others near the door. I catch a glimpse of the viewings who have moved closer and are now almost glued to Emma. Rose, the one who passed out on the floor? Hmm? The twins? Aha! Twin. The twins nod their heads perfectly in sync. That's what I was going to say. There are some details I still don't understand at all. I glance back at Evelyn in fear again. She quietly continues to write a rather dense lecture on the board, clearly unbothered by our whispers. I try to remember the scene that rose. That's consistent with what Mamat says. Rose passed out, so she couldn't obey the rules. Eh? What the hell are you talking about, huh? The witch, she asked everyone to go sit down. Eh? That was the rule. Go back to your seat. Eh? Does that mean we are in danger since we switched places? I don't think so. Since the murders are started, I've changed seats 3 times and I still haven't been targeted. As long as we stay seated, I think she's satisfied. I need to drink water. I'm sorry about that, but I need to. Why did you change your seat 3 times? I'm worried about you because you're sexy. Anyway, Jessica looks at Dan like she's talking to a child. To get me closer to you so we can come up with a plan, you idiot. But to get back to Rose, that doesn't add up. She killed Alicia. I don't know English. You don't know? I don't know too. Who was throwing up? She couldn't get back to her seat either. The scene suddenly comes back to my mind. Oh, poor thing, she fainted. What kind of teacher would be if I punished a student with anemia? Anemia. As for her, I'm sorry, but eating is not allowed in class. That's how you make the room dirty. Oh, the rule is to behave in class. Remember, she said that she couldn't punish someone with anemia, so she couldn't kill Rose. She spares someone who has a mania, but she punishes someone who can't control their gut when facing dead corpses? That's complete bullshit. She made it clear that no eating was allowed in class, even though she knew full well that Alicia was throwing up because of the situation and not because of her breakfast. Her reasoning is particularly sick for sure. But since then, there have been plenty of other students who threw up and all is still alive. I love you, Mama. Anyway, Jessica fixes Emma with an icy stare. They were in their seats, which was the main rule. Go back to your seat. That's completely twisted. If she was throwing up, she couldn't go back to her seat either. Yeah, it just shows how sadistic she is. If you know you can't hold your guts in, then you shouldn't have headed for the door. But Rose fainted. According to your twisted reasoning, she too should have stayed in her place if she knew she couldn't stand. I massage. Yeah, my head, my itching temples. Temple. I don't know. Maybe she seems as potentially related to poor health, so something we don't choose. I don't know. You don't choose to vomit. Maybe it's not so much a matter of affliction as of consequences. When you vomit, you are still conscious. Even if you moving is if moving is very delicate. She doesn't want to kill people who won't see this coming at them. She's Charmander. She's the worst kind of sadistic. Oh yeah, I love sadistic women. She insists on following the rules normally imposed by a teacher. A teacher? You thought she was a teacher? She is not here to teach us anything. She's here to... my back. She's here to kill. To kill. We know that. Mamad's theory is that she's playing teacher to catch us off guard on very simple rules of behavior that everyone knows, but applied to a morbid, supernatural situations. That why, that way she's sure everyone will make mistakes and fucking die. That's disgustingly sadistic, but it seems to fit her personality. Well, exactly, exactly. Maybe you are a bit better girlfriend than Emma, huh? I'm getting really crazy here. Yeah, I'm getting crazy. Look, I don't know where her supernatural powers come from, nor do I know why we are stuck in such a nightmare. However, I get the impression that she's trying to punish a certain student guilty of behavior deemed harmful. Dan realizes his voice slightly. Despite the risk. Rises. Not realizes his voice. What do you mean, man? Exactly. She's playing the vigilant. Vigilant. Yeah. That's your theory. Yeah. So all the guys who are not perfect have to die. Uh-huh. That's sexist. Guys or girls, it seems. I don't care you are saying do that. Emma turns back to Evelyn looking very concerned. Dan, I'm begging you. You don't say that. Dan, we don't want make the rules. I just feel like I have to bet my love on your bullshit theory. That's what you are saying. Go kill him. Yeah. And you are safe because you are the nice little boyfriend of a nice little girl. Jessica slapped the back of his head. We told you to shut up, Dan. Shut up. And stop freaking out. We are all in this together. Dan stares modestly at Jessica, but eventually regains his comp, composure. Composure. Yeah. We are just trying to figure out the switch motives to maybe save some lives. Nothing more. You know? I mean, like, Dan looks unconvinced. Yeah, to save your lives, you know. Wait, why are you convinced that everything is going to come after you? Don't tell me you did terrible things to a girl. Maybe something I did something terrible on the internet. Maybe I done something terrible to a boy. Oh, look at that face. Maybe he done something terrible to a boy. Anyway, I'm getting really crazy. Dan turns sharply to me. Of course I'm not. I'm not a freak, you know. I'm just simping for Jessica. Jessica raises her eyebrows. Of course not. I have principles. Good for you. But then, why do you feel so threatened? If she is indeed seeking revenge on anyone who has hurt a girl in the past, then pauses, staring into a space. I've never done anything atrocious like Lucas. But I'm not exactly the unga bunga type. You know me. So I've been with a lot of girls in relationships. Singlet, it didn't matter to me. I probably caused a lot of breaks up and sometimes for couples who were pretty serious. Yeah. Not that serious considering these girls were still willing to sleep with a guy like you. I'm not saying I'm super proud of it, but it's not like it's against the law. I may not be the only one at fault here, you know. It's 30 minutes that I'm recording, damn, just end this shit. It takes to cheat, right? I'm almost surprised you know that. That still makes me a guy with reprehensible behavior. Call it morals, value, or anything. If it fits into her rules, I'm doomed. Allah, please forgive Anyway. She's going to believe me dry for acting like this. On the other hand, if you really did act like trash, Emma glares at Chloe. Don't say things like that. No one deserves to die for that. Jessica gives Chloe the coldest look I've ever seen. Like this.